Hey guys, I'm Mike and welcome back to the farm. It's been a couple busy days here. As you guys can see here behind me, doors are open on the chicken houses. We've been selling chickens here for the past couple days and everything's going. So stick around and we'll get to it. Now typically we usually move around 1.7, 1.8 million pounds of live weight chicken out the door across all 6 houses. And that gets put to good use by a lot of people around the world. Now on average we usually move about 183,000 chickens when we do sell, and that's quite a bit of wings. So there's a lot of work to get done, but before that I wanted to bring you guys along because we have went ahead and weaned our piglets here. What do you say, guys? We've weaned our piglets away from mama here over the past couple days. These guys are eating their own food, which is a pellet right now that we're giving them. It's a high protein. It's an ADM feed that we're using, and it's meant to give these guys a boost to get them going. Again, these are actually going to be show pigs for my kids. So Mama's doing pretty good here on the other side. I think she's actually enjoying her resting time. Let's go over here and have a look at it. These guys are just too cute, ain't they? So anyway, we did bring in Dash, which this is our other Berkshire boar. He is in here now. He's been doing his job, hopefully, and whatever wasn't bred is now bred. This is Willie. This is our upcoming, this is a Berkshire cross to a Hampshire boar that we're going to have here, and he's doing really well. He's getting really big, and I believe we are going to breed him to number 7 here as she comes into her heat here after her weaning. So hopefully we'll get something out of that. Not 100% sure. All right, so first off, we're gonna feed our breed group here. And this is actually just cracked corn right now. There we have it. So the cracked corn right now is just kind of meant to maintain these girls here. They would be at the really early end of gestation, so we will get them on a better feed here eventually. But right now, we want them to maintain their body weights. We don't want them to get real fat, and just plain ground corn is a pretty good way to kind of keep them steady. Now this here is actually this is a 13% right now. This mixture here is a little higher in protein than just feeding that cracked corn there. And the reason being is that for the mother here, number 7, we want to keep her body shape up, especially after weaning. It's a lot on the mothers. She's gonna have to have some water too. But anyway, it's a lot on the mothers to go ahead after they're nursing to keep body conditions right. So we're going to continue to feed her a pretty good quality feed, as well as Dash since he just came in from out with the girls. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Huh? What are you doing? He's always so hungry. Good grief, I swear I'll feed this pig. But anyway, we actually want to keep Dash up too. Since he's been out with the girls, he gets pretty lean. He's got a lot of work to do out there, and once we get him in here for a rest, we'll kind of recondition him as well, and go ahead and let him actually put on a little weight, and he'll be ready for the next breeding cycle. Let's see. Dash, you're gonna need some water, buddy. What do you say, Willie? Here, you're kind of in the way. Stop blocking the door. Now, Willie, he is still growing, so again, we're not feeding him an extremely high protein, but that 13% there will do him just fine. So ideally, we just want to, we want to keep his growth pattern pretty consistent so that we have, we'll end up with a good mature bull or a boar once he's said and done. So, looking good, buddy. We're gonna have to get these guys some water. All right, so right now, I'm actually just giving these guys water by buckets. The little guys, they already have water still. They're good to go. Really, the reason being is we had a very light freeze, but it wasn't enough to go ahead. It was enough to go ahead and actually break a line. And really, that was my fault because I didn't think it was supposed to get kind of cold, but not too cold. So I kind of figured that we'd be okay. But honestly, it gives me an opportunity. We bought these aquifers here. Pretty easy to mount up, and we're going to end up using these for fair and our 4-out, really probably our county show, just because county show is limited on water, but we'll use them for fair as well. And this kind of gives me a good opportunity to see what they're all about, see what I like about them and maybe what I don't like. Watch out, Willie. Willie likes to nudge me here, don't you, Willie? It's kind of a feature that I don't care for. Come on, Willie. We do not want you outside. I've got to get on the other side of him here. Come on, buddy. There you go. Go in and drink your water. Alrighty, said and done. Now, these little guys in here, for some reason, they tend to want to eat out of this little bowl more. So, because we're trying to give them the best start we can, I don't really care what bowl they prefer, as long as they get a good eating in. Right, little guys? So we're gonna leave them with that. We got good water. Let's head up to the cattle, start getting that done. Now, if you guys got to watch the Super Bowl there, it was said that an estimated 1.45 billion wings would be consumed by the average Americans during the Super Bowl. That's a lot of chicken. Now, while we're talking about feed, we use a lot of different types of feed around here. Our show cattle and show pigs get a special type of feed meant for optimizing their body growth, and our what we call our commercial herd, which is our beef that we run through our market. By the way, if you guys see, I don't know if you guys see the other video, but we were loading a steer out of here, and for some reason he thought he could jump through this area right here and collapse that other gate. So we actually have a pile of gates up here in our boneyard. But anyway, we got a new gate put on there. Would have been nice to have last time, but what are you gonna do? So anyway, I'm gonna throw some corn on the ground in here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and open up one of these panels. So our commercial cattle here will get a different type of feed than what our show cattle will. One, honestly, price plays a huge role in that. Sorry about that. Now our ticket is to get what we call Batman here. Looks like he's got a Batman signal on one side and half a map of the United States on the other, so he's pretty cool. But it's his turn. I'm just gonna dump a line. And then what I do is kind of walk out in a circle. I'll walk back around. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but we did a video back here a little while ago, and number 41 was the one that I let escape through our corral system, through our chute twice. So he never actually got vaccinated, which is I guess partially my fault, but he's been very stubborn. So right now, I don't know why he doesn't want to go in and get something to eat, but he knows better. And this becomes the reason that we're looking to make changes around here, because in our area it's just really rainy. Come on, we get a lot of moisture around here, a lot of rain, which is always a lot of mud no matter how we do it, which ends up with really rough positions here because it's hard to maneuver through all this mud safely for either of us here. Come on, cow. 41, look, just go in there, look. Come on, go in there. Come on. Well, we'll see how this goes. All right, let's try this again. We're gonna give them some corn, which they like. We just gotta get them to come around the other side. Now again, you guys have heard me say a couple times now that we're gonna be making some changes, and winter pasturing cattle is going to be one of them. Again, just for the safety of us and the safety of the animals. We just get too much rain around here and it's just too hard, because honestly, this little lot here, I don't know, might be a ½ acre, and there's many ranches out here a lot bigger than this where it's easy to move cattle in and out. For us, it's kind of hard. We get the four-wheeler in here, we can do it, but it's hard because it is always so muddy, so it's not like you can maneuver very well with that either. A horse would probably do better, but then we've got the upkeep on the horses and the health of those as well. We get a lot of rain around here, so different parts of the country are different. Some parts are really dry, and dry lots work pretty good for people. Our area just is not one of them. All right, 41, you got to get up here, dude. You know what I mean? Come on up. All right, now we got the four-wheeler. And again, cows. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, cows. All right, we got him in. That was not easy by any chance. Huh? Now he's going to the butcher. Yep. Not mine. All right, so we've got the steer in the right place, but the four-wheeler needs a really good washing. My youngest daughter here is going to go ahead and spray it off for me. As for me though, I don't know, can you guys see? I am covered pretty much head to toe, and what I like to think is just mud. We'll just leave it at that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and open up. Get this all ready to go. We do not need that. Just gonna have to get straightened up here. Now, I can't guarantee that this is going to go very well, because this steer is really being stubborn. The whole time we've been up there at the shop switching out the four-wheeler for the gator and getting the truck picked up, he has been back here ramming these gates. So we're going to go ahead and get everything ready for him. This is I have this little gate set up here that I actually get to use it as a kind of as a catch here, but it also gives me a spot to kind of get back and around in case something happens. So, you know, I really got to get these panels out of here. I actually need them somewhere else. But anyway, if I die, at least it'll be on footage here. It will be on camera. We're going to push him around this way. Come on, yeah. You guys see, this kind of looks like a little map on that side and a Batman signal on the other side. Once we get him in the corrals, it's not too bad. Fun enough, but he's pretty much just walking right up and in. Well, you made that look easy. What do you think, Batman? Now, there's also another reason that we're going to be looking to do some different changes within our pasture, and that's because we're bringing back our breeding herd. This is our new breed bull here. He is a registered Hereford, and he is a shower. He's had quite the record across the board. He has been out here with some of our, we have some registered Herefords out here already, and so he's been out here breeding those guys, along with a couple other select show heifers that we have in here. So we're going to be actually running, we've been, as crazy as it sounds, we've actually been breeding longer than we've been selling, and you did hear that right. We spent quite a few years getting herds built up and all that good stuff, and when it comes to all types of different animals. So we had gotten out of the breeding game there, and this time getting in is actually a little bit different too. The choice to kind of go into breeding again is exclusively for our show cattle and our daughter's part of the business. So we're going to be breeding specifically for show, not so much for actually our meat market there. So there are going to be some changes that are going to take place because of that. So just looking at the health and well-being of all of the animals all the way around. We got to get our stocking rates out here on our pastures right. Since we've been so focused on just going ahead and actually breeding, or not breeding, but just feeding out our finishers and stuff like that, it changes the way that we do things. So our breeding herd is going to get a chance to go out. There's like I say, there is a select few in here. We've got a shorthorn heifer that's over here that's breeding out. Like I say, we've got the other 3 Herefords that are breeding. Sorry about the sun over there. We've got the Charolais cow-calf pair there. Eventually the calf will actually come in and breed as well. So we've got these guys, and we also just bought another heifer in the mix here, one of the black ones, and she should be putting us out here some pretty decent looking calves. So again, just a big difference in what we're doing. And what we're looking to do, and a lot of changes to come up. So what do you think, Redwood, huh? Have you had your fill, buddy? Hopefully we'll have some babies here. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and if you can, hit that subscribe button, and we'll be back here at it again. Like I say, chickens are out. It's going to get really busy around here over the next few weeks, getting all the chicken houses ready. We're going to bring you along with all of that. In the meantime, guys, go ahead and check out our other videos. Hit that subscribe button there and follow along. Hit that bell to get your notifications. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.